Charlotte, North Carolina, Bank of America Stadium, and the Duke's Mayo Classic. This ought to be a fantastic showdown and just the flavor every college football fan can't wait for. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Brings him to the open. He's at the 20. Touchdown! Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Off the play fake on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. He's got the tight end. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Buying some time. Finds the tight end. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time. 2nd and 6. Wants to throw again. Throws for the tight end. What a job to lay out and make the catch. The Gators are threatening on 1st and goal. They want to throw it. Looking to get it in. Trying to start the drive with a pass. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Across the 45. Into the secondary on the right. And he eluded the deep. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
Man, when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on teams. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Knocked down behind the line for the 2nd straight play, bringing up a 3rd and lots of work to do. He wants to go deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for
If you want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball, because it is a long way to the end zone. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. They finally get him on the ground, and he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the end route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Looking downfield on first down. Looking left. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds and complete. 4 wideouts set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now going for it all. He holds it in, and nobody himself in the backfield. He'll start this drive going to the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. Turning it on. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. This defense has been gashed, and they are backed up again with a 1st and goal. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy.
And the catch and run into the end zone. Wide receiver going in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Still on his feet at the 40. Turning on the Jets. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. The Gators, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Works the middle of the field. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He's got it on the move. And he'll... Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll pull it down. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. He's now up to 75 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a 1st impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. And the Gators with the 1st and 10. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Looking to the big tight end. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the back. Plows through the defense. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped, a gain of 6. Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Florida. They're coming off a national championship win last year, but you got to think this group of seniors isn't satisfied with stopping there.
No, they have tremendous leadership, and this coaching staff, too. That was the one priority in the offseason, fighting complacency, staying hungry to try and chase another title.
And it's hard to do, but you got new pieces and new places and new faces, which is awesome. So it's a lot of guys that haven't won that championship that want to fight for it, that are hungry.
Touchdown! Sends it back in motion. Going right to work up top. Makes the grab. It's Cruz. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They go to the ground. Hard running there.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, and fast and shifty. They're just so hard to tackle. And you can see he just does a great job breaking tackles, breaking tackles. He does this consistently. That's why he's really hard to stop at the running back spot.
He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. The Gators are threatening in the red zone. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. finds his big tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Gets it out quickly. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Guys, let's chat about Florida. They come into the season #1 recruiting class in the country. Think we'll see those freshmen much?
You dang right we will. I mean, you don't recruit like they did this offseason and be the #1 team in the country without getting a ton of impact guys that come in and contribute day one. Palmer, there's a lot of young, exciting faces.
Yeah, they don't look like freshmen. I mean, these guys look like grown men. Remember, in recruiting, a lot of these kids were promised to get on the field very, very early. For this team to have the success they're hoping to have, absolutely these freshmen have got to go.
Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Into the end. He'll keep it himself. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. Now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the leaves it with the back. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Under fire. Past the 40. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. To the air on 1st down. Trying to get behind the defense. Spreads it inside the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. And it takes it in for a score. Give from the gun. Gets it past the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking for a deep man. Makes the grab at the 10. And he... Clock is wound down. Just over 20 seconds to go before the break. They'll have it 1st and 10. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. Still on his feet at the 45. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end. Powerful running as he trucks his way to the 8. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable 1st half so far. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Collisions. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much...
moment is change. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Power football with the run. Crosses the 45. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Gators just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the big fella. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot. Every single...
Into the end zone he goes. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Handoff from the gun. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
At the 45 on its way. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Fights off the defender. Nice stiff arm there, but the defense still able to stop him for a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Cruz. Across the 25, he's got room. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. And the Gators are on the move. They'll go with a direct snap. Powers through. Touchdown! Quarterback may change this route. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Going for the big play. And a big play on the left sideline. Excellent awareness to get. On the set. Motion from the back. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Looking to take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the big fella.
Well, nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
Fires to the tight end. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Going for the marker on the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Complete to the left. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a good move.
Listen, a lot of time, tips and deflections are because you got great eyes and vision on the quarterback. You see him release the football, break on it.
Oh, he's got some space. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Gator. The Gators sending the offense back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really... He tries to take the top off. He's got it on the left. Off and running. And he ran away from the... Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll move the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Quick pass on the jet motion. There he goes. And he slipped. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Lowers those pads. All kinds of room to the right. Pass to 10. Slippery. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a...
Trying to burn this defensive back. He's got it down the right side. Running free. Touchdown! First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Gives him the big stiff arm. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They'll immediately call timeout.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Makes the grab on the left. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46.
Yeah, I don't know defensively if you want to keep giving this guy that much cushion, because when he gets the ball in space, he's able to shake all these defenders and turns a 5-yard completion into a first down.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
And this offense throwing the ball has just been up and down the field all game long. They're now approaching 450 yards passing on the day.
Wants to throw on first down. The screen, and watch out. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. They'll keep the offense on the field on fourth down already with a one-possession lead. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense from being able to operate. Oh, it gives him the tough stiff arm. There he goes. Touchdown game. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done.
this light show hyping up the crowd as they get set for this matchup here tonight. Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the Swamp, the home of the Florida Gators. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on last season's national champions, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler. Is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. We know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Here he goes. You make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw yet again. Delivers quickly to the left side. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. He doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking for the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
It's incomplete. He was in. Handoff from the shotgun. Crosses the 35. Breaking free at midfield. He's in the clear. Inside the 10. Motors into the end zone. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play, and they keep it going. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's going to take a shot down the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. Touchdown, Florida. Way too much speed on that play.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver.
And the offense trots back out on the field again. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's got room to run. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Out of the 48.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
With the catch, it's Cruz.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Takes off in a bootleg. Fires it to the wideout. Pass falls incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36. The Gators are going to keep this drive rolling. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. The Gators with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Toss play to the outside. He muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Not your normal call on short yardage, but the toss works really well here. Big people out front being physical.
And he takes it in for the score. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Gets the first and still running. It's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And it's hauled in way downfield. Off the play fake on first down. Tries the right with a quick throw. He's wide open, look out. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. First down here for this offense. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
They test the middle there, but get nothing.
What a job at the line of scrimmage by this defense. Looked like a no-brainer. 2nd and short, easy first down. No. Denied. Stopped. Bring up 3rd down.
Makes the catch. Can he get it? First play of the drive, they come out throwing. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
He breaks free. Picks up the force, looking for more. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Looking to throw it on first down. Cut quickly. He stopped it, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Goes a stiff arm. He's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He makes the grab in the end zone. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
And with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Quick throw to the left side, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. 2nd down play coming up. They'll run it here. Tiny space at the 20. Goes out the stiff arm. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in. An excellent run.
Oh, come on, ref. Give it to him. What a huge run. He takes it all the way down to the 1-yard line. And you could tell once he got through that 2nd level of the defense, he was thinking, I'm taking this to the house. And he almost
Touchdown, Gators. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. Back in motion now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's an out route, the catch made, and he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Pass complete. It's second down now. We snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Cruz. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half, and they punch it in and build the lead before the break. It'll be broken up in the end zone. That's a great play. So getting nothing in first down makes it second and goal from the 8. Back to throw again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. The incompletion makes it second and 10 from the 40. They look to throw it here on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. On first and 10, looking to throw. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's got a man down the middle. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here at tight strategy. The Gators come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Cruz. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Florida. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking deep down the left side. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
They're going to run it here. Fights through the tackle. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive game to get things started here in the second half.
Looking deep to the right side. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. They keep him off bounds with a run. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10. The Gators are in the red zone. First down, looking to throw the football. He's got it, looking for the end zone. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. It's a shotgun run call. He busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. We had a short field. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned a coach.